Quasi.
See you shake tent na. I dey say emu sumpa ye pa. Say nipa beba na me han mani kranka. Nipa betime tent ni betime accommodate no. Parliament chamber ho ntimi accommodate nipa dodo sa.
I see.
Ate say emu sumpa ye uhwe amase members of parliament nkonya nyina ho. Aho diplomatic call chiefs na yi nyina amase se obi ankonya wa ha fefe ate say I dey say tent ni de betime accommodate obia empany formal invitation as invite say on fan na no nyamra meta adwumade na chi no I dey say e betime accommodate obia say emusu ye pa say air condition bibia bobom say ura ma si gen say won say what do US and what do UK did that say I dey say emu ye fine empany for be ban na betime accommodate o ma say ahochira na say yi bia etimi ma ewo inside no emom say na o ma hen e kan no security ne the tight very, very, very tight. Heavily dealt men, soldier for police, immigration. That's a uni jumadia wa and I say when you nyadia or memorial ura hakra say masa fa. You see uni invite and I say and tons of nyadia who be here say obaba and yabejojo. You see this security very tight to her. Right from Ridge Runabout, CJ.
Okay, kwesi memo to so videos how they send you know yensaka nti etefo join me ewo Adom 106.3 FM Facebook I just send ya o ma hye hono mo no a come here say it say Parliament House chamber hono pepe arrangement no sa pepe e na wo mo aye no afa we wa ha afa we so e wa ha oh na say tent ne mu so pa wow esopa Esopa eti join me on Facebook na fe YouTube na fe also so ehwe bia ene omampani or the state of the nation address ekwa to dwa no ahaya so ne be swearing in no senia abednego ebo amane no kwasi
yeah esa pepe enti sije uhwe security ho arrangement ne enema bambo for dey go up no so very tight security ne very, very tight right away from Ridge Runabout ubaha ubehu say police for ni soldier for omu jejejira kwan sa amokas bebre so sisi kwan behu built men kitekita makode ni bibia babia be fa bia from Ridge Runabout na de fa babia musi National Cathedral na ba conference center ni mo we the room and I say entrance na wokofia na ho no they say any inside car park was bankasa they say security men or her arrangement bambo he said there there's simply for amana akwani mu pa say bibia be koso wano senior and omayen share ni bibia anti sije me to aka say he said e wa twen mu say messagefo no mahu say deputy ministers na ministers ni bi o ma start ba makoma a enche bia ye hwani mu say mu nyina omba betena ase na speaker of parliament e ba begina igua ne say omampani na pamfo no so ba bedua obabera obakinkan yes state of the nation address itwa to okra asan service parliament in 24 dissolve no ama new parliament na atake over no ade sisabe kasa de share ni bibia kado ewo ya hasia
Ahmed what me name na say before no bi atwetwe nkomo wahunu afofrofo ni bi me che new faces no wahunu bi wono omo akasa both sides expectations no to saying kwasi na menja kwan
yo you say we know for service parliament and say oh yeah 8 parliament member MP lecture they say ma we invite ya there abaha
okay
the way solely for members of parliament na person diplomatic community na ya tun sa from say omran mo form no nya meta jumadi na chi no omuna omwo ha na mum say bia obi ni say bia parliament 24 ma invitation say brane ebra beta jumadi na chi dia there say betimi abaha na wabedu juma na senia Ghana mampani na nado anko akufado efa akonya no etan so 2017 there say few ha babesi enne obabe kinkan the state of the nation address senia constitution ni the president ebabeta akonya so bia obeba in yedikan parliament state bi obeba and say dissolve parliament so there so obeba enti enema MPP aban by o maye ni nyina ene ehwe ni say omampani successes awa na say anapan atia ye ni nyina no yɛhwɛ no so bɛbɔbɔ ne nyinaa so afɛ so challenges a office nneɛma bi a ɔmo yɛ yɛ anti bankɔ yie anaasɛ office ne second term na ɔbɛtumi ayɛ no anaasɛ aban no bɛtumi ayɛ no yɛhwɛ no mu sɛ ɛdeɛ ɔbɛbɔ ne nyinaa na MPC no wohwɛ dɔm kuma na ɔmo nsɛm bebree ɔmo ka no expectation ne nneɛma ɔmo ɛka no sɛ searching my south abatoɔ ɛto yɛ yɛte yɛ sɛ ebinom ahwere ɔmo nkwa wɔ mu a etu otutuo ne mentimi ho ase baeɛ no ɔmo hwɛ no mu sɛ Ghana mampani ba a ɛfiri sɛ ɔmo sɛ yɛto abayɛ ɔmo nte sɛ ɔmo mampani aka ho asɛm na ɔmo hwɛ no mu sɛ Ghana mampani ba a ɔbɛka saa nsɛm wei ne baabi a polisifoɔ ayɛ hwehwɛmu akɔsi biara no ɔbɛto Ghanafoɔ nyinaa anim na ɔmo ahu nea ɛkɔ anaasɛ anamɔ a ɔtu afa ho saa security ho sɛ nsɛm na afei so economy yɛn nyinaa nim sɛ COVID-19 effect ne baeɛ no adeɛ sɛ access economic bebree a sɛ nneɛma bebree a ɛma economy no yɛ revenue target ne nneɛma yɛhwɛ ne mu sɛ na ebenya ne nyinaa adeɛ sɛ ne nyinaa hwehwɛ a yɛhwɛ ne mu sɛ ɔmo mpani ɛbɛtaakye anaasɛ ɔbɛka ho asɛm na nhyehyɛeɛ ne nneɛma a ɔde agu apono so sɛ ne second term in office yɛhwɛ ne mu sɛ ɔbɛtumi affect no adeɛ sɛ ɔbɛtumi da to bia na tije ɔma meka sa nyɛ tenten no manyɛ deputy minister for gender children and social protection yɛma me firi da pɛmpɛ wɔ ma mene ne twi mu kakra yɛhwɛ no yɛmisa no sɛ ne wɔbɛtena ase deɛ na wɔhwɛ ne mu sɛ Ghana mampani bɛbɔ so ɛwɔ ansa na mato ɛba Adom FM megye so ma mo nyinaa so afihyia pa afin committee honorable yɛhwɛ Ghana mampani ba bebree ha na the state of the nation address in Chato 7 parliament to Baba Tuja. Ediana will share the addressing.
You may share the most among pa and another damn Kufuado, or Mampenny, edition in Sa, every 2017 basis have made. And then the state of the nation, and share says a book kumpo, a coaching bosher, a memoir said you sequoia, a few wedding tempers, so I agree. We number dear to say, this year has been a very challenging year. Social COVID-19, some buyer, a quiet first, a Maya Cotton Fee, a school for coffee, a school for back, a jubem, a Samba school near idea, Sikasem, never be beer, she said, she say, piano, because of COVID, you know, the beer as a sign. And then another damn question, yes, so the book compo, now what say, and buy of my Sikasem, the quiet beer could do ye, and then she say, Papa, or you go a cremu. Quite fast one. Yet me boy, the one more in our society. We say do baby crown. Yeah, lockdown. Let's say a share one more groups and your career your phone, why you know twice what I know your shoe shine. You know myself said you don't found to your man son or a bushia. Sanya many in I never be affected. Yeah, affect the economy. Quite another down for the fast to MIA. So free, MI electricity. If I press Kaka Credit Bois, one more groups, the MDSSI, Kaka Credit Bois, for Satica, some way in and Kemfuano. We did it another down for the Vetuja, and my Ghana program Pensua. Yeah, Sika some, any a memo some, any Kanya some years, some Bibia Paco, any security, any Bibia. It's really a Michelle, say Yakopa, the Musha, and Mamma. African countries are neighboring countries train where any because block countries will be a Ghana basso or Panya Faso are managing COVID-19 as I may yes uncle I would say about Pia that's what I am also I did 2021 internal mission will say oh man penny the betuga
or your deputy minister for gender and office so children's social protection I think the state of the nation address be but with the Bonbon and some I say a dog I didn't know about
we are not in normal times. Never be the HM and yet to a baby so never be the year when they are into your mampenias so you're proactive. One chairman never knew the answer what to one among. Or be our but being a Jump for your leadership. O mampeni media for be or babity or mampenias and must be and let's say about mobile. It's really, I'm very, very happy the way national security for the parliament for a Cambum and it's to say a book cream. And then waiting to the coronavirus by the observable protocols to be brave. Your chamber for 275. They say yes, the visitors in Beckham. Not just a quality pa. You know, you can't say observable social distance that 8 million Juma. There's 8 million fire in 275 in Okana Kappa. This is the name, diplomatic call, any presidential convoy the Union. So this is a Union. She said, "I'm waiting in our camp." And then they say, "Let's remember that Yan was what I know." But in 19 by I may just be a blue baby. And then hand sanitizer and send German on it. And then you might no smart to cry and pump baby. And say, innovative. It is obviously the sitting of parliament or in car party where. And so we are also be innovative and creative. And I think it's one thing now. It will go down in history. Since 2021, due to that circumstances, a move parliament at the Baha, at the security measures to go up, at the corporate protocols to go up, we see a number of people near a dignitaries are invited to Munina.
Yo, may I say, honorable and say, honorable Frida Akusa Prempe, or MP Mama for more Tano no, or Deputy Minister for Gender, Children and Social Protection. CJ, Saka, I am the Poligo, Vessel Minomo, Shinkomo, Saka, State of the Nation, there's honorable and Kennedy can come or MP Mama for Moonshire. So, honorable Yamakama Badam FM. Yeah, you have been an apple to say, Namiadumia, honorable, and then well, the Kamafa, you were used to number chat for now, Mamma will be a fish upper. I didn't hear any more Janet, Ayoma Penny, Nanadam Kokupa, His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana. I remember now accounts are obey for the past 4 years of the on my what show money with the money and to know my yeah. I asked Ghana, so Ghana for you know, and all Baba Bosso, Nina, and all the actual Ghana for now. What that I am called Ampany for Ono Moya Juma for the 7th Parliament of the 4th Republic. Now, we are now there will be an Osoya. You particular, dear Potin, I will show you some company ever touch on it as far as 4 years in an MPP, mobile and our Facebook. Election again always for this president become one.
Well, I mean, if as a leader, Biana, Obama, an addresser, you go back to history, and the Biasha see free. A year with policies and programs are, Apple, minor, BTZ, the NAPCO, the free executives, the planting for food and jobs, the 1 district, 1 factory, bills I passing the time since the 4th Republic, bills I pass or parliament. I don't know for the time. Pass a bill, be a parliament, be a fees annual man, may expect so back at their chair about the security of the state. When they were a minority, and I said the NTC for a BU in Ghana here. The president is going to talk about it. And a recent ABS Ghana high elections I call it 2020. It definitely, I know it's going to talk about the election 2020 now. Waka ho ansem de chema for the expect yenye bibi fun probian expect it is any other than now no ana oba boss for the actually bia the way forward can be so no aka e dey aka ho e dey akere o man for mo e Ghana ase
onunya honorable Kennedy can come or MP man for more inside so when an action come my popular minority for now omo me no kasa majority sabre me saka onunya for something ahi or MP man for more body or minority na from any think about Kanye Bisano no so any and addressing. What about more about them FM? And also, what about an address, I don't know shiny more coin.
Oh, so you know, sir. If you're not, you share Montpellier, I hope I don't say. Never last one, or the court. And now about the boom sometime, actually, Ghana for. The beer, Eddie Ghana, Ashen and Sir. The beer, or the Ghana, so upper could be. But media and the mass certainly say, or what kind of credit or no idea that say, the Ghana and start as you but Sabre or the MCC, fear and panic, and or the Bagana. I'm media full crown and Majuma Samuyeno. It's true. And see, moving up and you
fear and panic. And
I will share your poem for Moka. You probably you never be it to move and Montpellier. As what you want on country, it is also on team. And then we are a politician, what you fear, Usro, and I drop on my chain, I bet to us also. Lydia, who young Casanca, Mubo Roma, at some of Cosograno, and no one Casanca Musu. Among Pena for Podo, we are named the human rights lawyer. And they answer me idea, what the view of the Ghana Coco. And you know, what kind of crowd the rocket says there? Ghana for the Ghana, no, yes,
Sabrina, Jagana, Ama, Mahama, the next government. And yet, here and Panic, and Mama by Odiaba, and next, another buying by you, Haba, the trouble you up, or so, never be a Tata, Nanka, or your Purina, you must have a trouble here after 4 price. Oh, you never bring a cosa, and Koyi, and the back of Kodia. Ghana can send to see a say, never be an uncle, to Juma uncle. So, somebody ever talk banana, a coin with a more day, good across the say, it's a coin, and you're talking here, you good as in that kind of. And the moment I say, you know, the way kind of creature Ghana for the about church movie with the yes, they are not going to do, you know, no, can't say no cry. I don't say cry. Okay, sir, Ghana pass out to Obama, if any on the 7 Ghana front Obama, Ghana front Obama, Omo, I don't see an air for the year before the president, the next president of Ghana. And this is what I'm doing because I hope I never won the 2020 election. They've rigged it. Easy, together with MPP4, and now Omo, we don't recognize Akufo-Addo yet during the president. After an national economy. In Israel, in Ukraine, they are minority Mobeba. They do so about Yanka. Now, that Munjo being to Muse or your bomb, you know, over there or any bigger or a family. We don't believe the Akufo-Addo, and we don't accept Akufo-Addo as president. And talk about God upon Obama. But Obama, yes, so Banivia, that's why we're in the Supreme Court. That's why Banivia, more catch them supporters, Madin Konim. I did not go to Supreme Court. More qualified for runoff, Namunka say, one of Madin Konim, you declare more candidates now to winner. Yes, I didn't Konim. Konim Diano, in different forms. Parliamentary, you know, I want to do Konim. They say 137. Well, we know, no Kwana Yanka. Muka home, and I'm a Akufo-Addo. As a Ghana, no. This council for a software more Ghana Krumhan. No Kwana Yanka, and I'm a Akufo-Addo, and I'm not buying. Only we are Ghana. In the end, himself, the 2 months out, and this year, I want it. Easy. What's it? Obviously, I want to open coalition of you. Oh, yeah. This council for up to Modrum. Kamabaka, on Kahore. Oh, Tabel, on Kahore. Nanka Williams, on Kahore. Mate, on Kahore. Council of State, on my dean, a soft for Catholic Bishop Conference, on my dean, Christian Council, on my dean. You know, so you say, and you know, we are not. And yet, at the hope of friends, who for the more to 30 months out. And so, I'm going to come with you. And I'll be a dean, I can say, Muyama, you never do that. Now, Sabi, comfort the global bar. I'm just moving. And they are so for them. I said, the only time I moved to a man of Cassandra and this before, I had to be on the canal. I hope I don't before, I never be an agent. Now, the sad time, a man of a moving credit, MPP didn't win 30 months up. But what is it now? More society, organ and one. I collapse it. The Supreme Court, after all, says someone better than so. At the end, you know, the anyway expectation out of and some idea of what Contaya is an Akabuya. Contaya is Buya, and I have a no corporations or yeah. If you are Ukabumwa or Bukuntana Manaya 130%. 130% of Bukuta come up. And from one Kunta Obuno, and then not going to put some manometer to my. And I know the dinner, your best, but no probably a Jumadia, they didn't say Mahama, the very reason I'm a Mahama the president. Okay, yo, CJ, honorable, okay, some Kokua, he, our MP Mama for more body. And I'm in I see my infancy Hana Fay Brepemia Sansoba. You know about Dwaso Nsem Panel in India, Mpensenpensenmu Bidran, Yabekos Biano, Yabeba Hanafi, no between and Como Abednego, Akwesi Asante, SCU. And Ode Amaniye Free Parliament House and State of the Nation address our Mampeni Ede Ebetujano say share live on Facebook ubehu venue where improvised venue or mabo tent kama ashishe setting no senia eto Parliament House no tabe pepe and o maye no ewo car park ho bebi o mabo sa tenti to so be siesie mu kama nti o join o share me on Facebook and YouTuber ubetime ahwebi na sani american de atudwa na pa nyina no ene ye betwetwe adesu ya ho nkomo kakra na megidi se we student we parent
we teacher, we school owner, Safway. Nkoma eba betwetwen wani beje ho pa na beboa pa efa school a yenuanom yemma eba beko after omampani kasa kwasiada etwa mu enti anapai no mensa aka owura kwasi obenfosu oye PRO Ministry of Education ono atrase sanso na owura Enoch Kwasi Jetua or Executive Director, Ghana National Council of Private Schools. One also so at Transia. Sanso and Miami Brapeni, Rakufiasari, Executive Director, Africa Education Watch, and so Ewaha. Say Uasim Bisabia, WhatsApp number no 0556 748 029 0556 748 029. Wasem bisa ana adwinkyere bia fabra yebeje brana fe yakenkan de amount Facebook so o de comment to honoma yebetumi akenkan de amount. And to join us we're going to have an extensive conversation. Ma beja for akwaba mpani for ma akwaba
yeja
awode ode
Ihu anadum.
Go fin bato ayo apija na mic na mami.
Adom ya hwe.
Good. Nyame adum. E mo bibia nso afisha pa. Kofi kwasi mum kwasi obenfosu many nsamba me sha se afri wo ho. Enra press conference nsamba amodi tu dwa enhyehyeye amodi agu akwan so mepese memma obeye 5 minutes na afei wasanso de yakomu nyina the next calendar ye de ba be di dwuma wasanso e de yakomu ye wi na afei ye bie nkomatwetwe no emu
yo kwasi me da sepa na afei simu no adom de enkasa ti no megina so de afihia pa ma adom atifo nyina ene wankasa ne producers ne mo no medwuma mu nyina afihia pa
afei nkomatwe
na mawie no na madikan so den free honorable Dr. Martin Kuprempe ho Minister of Education ho de abre adomatiefo nyina yesi afifu from tino omo bibia so efishiapa yo CJ oya omampanyi kwasiada no enwumre no ne kasaye the 21st address to the nation on COVID ne ho sensem no na ka say the original so di two school mu March last year no one saa to me na original so dey be school say afia yesimu yi bosumi edikan ya yimu yi emi schools na school across all levels na okanisa no science so ka say we be nti ehon hyehyeye ehon timetable emre be kɔ ne de be nyina no waje amaye e wo yaso e
okay
minister Dr. Matoko Prempe ene Ghana Education Service penny Director General Professor Pokwamankwa ene directors of ministry oni agio so yakaboma yatena se aye nhyehyeye na nhyehyeye no na me de ba betudwa nhyehyeye aye no kire se ye bie school no ye bie no from all levels across all levels me sikan no every kg P6 JHS ebesi SHS na ye bie no saade na emrebe no obi abeko Mr. Tiefree senior high schools na ze senior high schools no unse afie twemu no omo ko first years no nanka omo ko no omo remu with double track ebiko ne bitifie ne biko yetete hu sensem bebre aban eka say double track temporal ade na wama no 5 to 7 years say ye be infrastructure enyenyi na yesi wi nanka ye free so na mencha de afi ba ko ni 5 to 7 years ye mehu ba bia so aban abomodi infrastructure ehia no dodo na ye wie tinam se ye wie ntino omo ko afi form 1 no omo nye double track omo come as a single track cohort of students omo nyina akwa bom akwatrasi abom akwa bom
okay
akwaba na emom form 2 for continuing students ne de omo ko so aye double track ana form 3 for na final year students ne so no omo nyina no ebe kwa bom also ye single track also double track ne ho tinchi say wo senior high school no 84 for no ene be dika akọ omune form 2 green track no ene be dika akọ January 15th ombeko to omukọ wi na fe March 10th enso na form 1 for no ene form 2 go track no so akọ ti sa ho no sa na ho no hye ne ti
okay
na waba junior high school no so ye hwe nim say January 18th ombeko na junior high school no enam say omumpanyifo senior high school no at that high school level no mpanyifo no yes semester no afi ya ni say junior high school no yebebum mienu saa ye mum miensa 3 times no ba yebum mienu na afi mu no nyina no omako abreki akọ no ma wi afi no nyina ti also ombe no semester ni bi saa ebum mienu na omo contact hours ni so ye kakra so aka ho no yedi make up for lost time because
into no for elementary side no you reduce contact hours no for SS4 no there yedi bi aka ho is that
when reduce contact hours for any level because you kra yamre no kra bebre ama from March at nefi no the atiake mu nyina no yetime nyamre de a kire kra ansa na de at for Friday.
Okay, because information I'm picking and say from 8 a.m. to 12 noon 4 hours for elementary side. I don't know.
Yes, answer say no tama e bie GHS for form 2 no so be kaya na covid mu anodin no yes say empese o be spend more than 4 hours kra school.
Okay,
or na omuko sua de atiake mu no but they say the ye bie school ankasa ye bie tie yamre a ye dey make up for lost time ye tire fie kwa afi de no de aka mu nyina ye yamre a dey make up na de tie no say no meka no sa de tie no say me na me class 1 a I was say ka me class 2 a ye bie me class 2 akotena class 2 dem wo but me ko sha sensu class 2 nema see ye wote no ase me kotena class 2 there but me ko teacher ni no class 2 no on che me class 2 nema
obeche class 3
class 1 nema na ekemu no obeche ni nyina ama ba up to speed edu tama ye the class 2 nema no guso a ebe yansa na wa the class 2
is they supposed to take
so we amaye ho emre say contact hours are ye dey account for every friends every day no we make up for that time now even washa over the period crano CJ ye try dey say attention bi bana a true calendar na aware teachers you quite fast so I make up for lost time no GS yi shemu dada enti we nya de foforo afa na dey ba teacher for no over the period tama ye breaki teachers all this one no omo go fear omo no boa with continuous students ni final students omo de omo koye madodo na no omo ofie omo salary ante so yan fa nsanka omo sika sem ni ade enti no dodo na no omo kasa saa opepa no ho say oh we dey just fair say atene fiache enti e ba e be make something e be make up that extra time kakra e dey aboa mankola no so aba up to speed with them so
yeah okay yeah public school teachers asem na woka
of course you manage public schools.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
About private
because
schools,
private schools no so more issues pa me say Mr. Jechawa hey I've had occasions I mean no what me shows on TV we're raising very pertinent issues and our by sounds very raising na be ebia o mo ibo ho no de ama
about private schools they also have that the timetable for obia it also no was amre na o make make up for that lost time no yes so the same syllabus na nyina use
okay
the timetable no ba nyina use e de boa it is an ho no hye entie
okay
na waba P6 to P1 any kg almost January 18th no mbeko but omo de end trimester na no moko mbebum yasasa akọ
okay
enti January 18th mbeko na nhihia ye ne say president betu dwa no ye ma ye homre kakra say from samre akosi say be first badge ne beko January 15th no bibibia e be hia wo school honom efa corona ho hyehyeye PPEC e ba koduru na emom ye disinfection of all the schools say private schools say menu high school ana aban de ni nyina no aban afa ho ka say disinfect schools ni nyina say na emre twam de ye bi mu no emre sa na ye no
disinfection for both public and private schools okay
private school be e obia no e be kokko disinfect because say also Ghana form and call
okay
te be disinfect no nyina PPC ye che no de che ne kan no ye ma private schools ni bi afi so hwe ni mu say de be che no so no omuso musa be ka bi na CJ me ka say tama ye che first one no complaints about na PPS no man tema meduni ade no ye ba od be ka say PPS ni dey distribute ti say woni obi school ben na wo dey ma ya hwinsi ho kwan say obeto na makọ district ana ba bi e che no akọje wo dey because obi ade ye kind dey akọ it is out to na wo dey ma ya e besre we su sa no ye mpe no say afi na akọ radio so to na makọ district na akọje wo dey what you say na afi because o German kola no o jabo teacher for one ban to tena say my intino o te wasa na say yare ni tisima na wo ye ne dey eti say ne nyina ye moa
but me did say mo won cry ha esamutimi a device means be mo be follow up the various district education offices ahwe say distribution list I de ma no obia ensa aka ne de say mu si akire na ma cross check is very important so we can avoid say radio so and ha yensan kan ye de and omo ye yimu and ade no we can avoid all that.
CJ I think say we should from from the final years na call
yes
ye hu de see directors are one more ye no ye no makasa etimi ye kɔ anim say nyina yesu bibia frem hwɛ nim say we no ebe improve than previous ones because na fe na ye start
okay
it is say ye at least experience with 2 instances I man kola ne koye timi gidi say ho no ebe boa in that regard eti PPs ne beko na still an yesan so ka say yempe say people who go into our schools conducting sporting activities and religious activities and then maybe man kola na assemble cry twem let's say be bigger hall a bit sure say social distance because
and no man Penika said that one is allowed for yes. I mean religious activities yes. So now we can say what bigger hall and no is allowed
I'll be share kunya na beti tentema ana ye kasi in class ni so no se no sikan ye ni krokesi mu no school bi ben hall yes say ye fa hall ma school no nanka classrooms are don't be no was no o make my share kunya ni bi wo sa hall nim am ya kira de because yentimi ntwen say corona ne nko ansa na ye bi school corona no de aba say de ni da so kra vaccine enye say ekopo vaccine ni da so say beba it is says out there corona no ho no ye pekwa be fa so e bi schools na ye be nya ho fa so eti obi won hall a of family district no obi a o mo fa ma ye na nkura no e bi nko ho ye ntitintem de be be titintem say de nkura no be ba bonten kra ntitintem because you did this classrooms no we bring na bi numbers no was pa eti ye says obi amwa na CJ ade collective ade na aba country scra o my record hikes no kra no o munyan close down schools and then amade ba komo cry just be close down schools second wave no cry kwasoro no o ma be schools for some time dey ti be stress ye nyina boa na so mo amade se be ye se ne kane no ye ya fa na ye for kotro ye nya asem bia second year for ko ye nya asem bia we so se ye ne sa be boa
okay
enye perfect situation there ba ye ko enim de be bia no ana obi akonsel de beba no ye tia ya kwadwene ho
okay
de for be boa ne aye
Kofi yen hwe answer na meko abidafon kai no so no JHS asisi awoka say on be running semester programs enti no omo back to school on the 18th of January na omo vacate 11th June.
Yes.
Now for 11th June vacation no, from 12th June to 5th July.
Yes.
Mono midterm from March 15th to March 19th.
That's right.
Sana nshisha no etie. Chemu kakra wo hono mo.
Eti ye shisha no wo shisha holidays wom. Also my vacation so bem. Your midterm I will be break kakra. Na sa ne manya ye because say oma friend say school to musa na wa kra na akobro contact hours so it you take into consideration the contact hours and I say contact weeks are was in quarantine school you were approved number of weeks are was in quarantine school I was say meet
okay
as na kra na ka say oh my exhaust the contact hours na say me come anima ye it was GHS ones no omu contact hours for this particular semester na yekono o kan nya bo 42 GHS 2 the so 42 na form 3 no on be spend 39 no more that can transfer on BEC no in November
okay
it is an share it form 1 no so be 18th June 18th January sa no more break May on break May o mo ba bo so me ba ko o mo be ba for vacation and say no ma ko July akwa see November no ma sign a break na say hono dey na vacation they say bro nya na dey aba mu say na etimu yayi ya say be next academic year no it you know it say no yeah academic calendar no akọ fall within January to December financial year no sa akọ bibi sa January to December academic calendar na covid asesa no kakra
okay
ti we ni hihia yayi be di so na say misika ye koye nimu no say sakra bi ho say ya nipa ho adwuma ne ye
okay
na elimanim ya trust ne abobo ho de ye fa ho be ye ni aye na yakoye nim
okay.
Okay.
Kofi me dance Adom 106.3 FM join here with Facebook na fei o asem bisabia na concern bia Fabra na Mpensenpensenmu see a woman more than enough.
Oh, yeah, the coffee dinner, mammy. Median Kwesi.
Kwesi.
Yeah, Kwesi, that's why you coffee no them. Oh, no, coffee.
Okay, Matthias here. And to join our Facebook, now for Simbisa, Ebra. Rajotia, my member also ansana Mako Urakufi Asare before the closing down of schools. In fact, after closing down, private schools especially more receive consents on a few of the occasions. Me no to train enkomo efano kwanya mo faso and make it up, especially teacher for mo see one more akatua ho ensem any other issues. But omanpeni baby schools kwesi ade o say consultations akoso pa. I don't know. Say Ghana National Council of Private Schools mo play role in sa anamoya ya baba shasi to mamofra akoskui register
CJ ma menchia wa tier 4 and nan open na finchaport to omunyina na finso yenzo a minu akwasi ni covid ya no permanent mi na say yifra na yakwa
sa
me ma no so adwuma pa na won so ento
me da say
ni nyina ne say covid-19 ba yi said the menu no di kan chechire mu no se ahoro bebre na akoso ewo education mu na o bisa se consultation ekoso kese ana migidi ye se yenyina ye wo man mu na yeti committee bia na sa committee no eye committee a hwe se omo beboa na omo atoto ede se ne kwan befa so abi school na omo advise the minister enunti minister no to nensa efrey ema yene ni yemputuprumu enhiemu ma yedwendwene sa eniama afi nso so committee na nso so chirokrata de bre ma yedi yen blueprint of how you feel school supposed to be reopened enso so yeden ekoi. These are two major consultation na yeden ekoso on our side. Na oba private schools ni mu a na minua kwesi kan bibi say they manage the government schools. Me a hawk kakra no ase ntiase kakra nya adwuma emame.
I see.
Isan say o kasadia ma Ghana Education Service dia. There's no doubt. Says asama o kan no emfumso bi yeden ewo. But so kasadia ma Ministry of Education dia. There's no ways I bet ma can say more manage only public schools, because all kind the Educational Act 778 na see ya sisano na section 27 no can say the Ministry of Education shall strengthen the relationship between the public schools and the private schools by involving them in all educational activities. In the ministry who private schools say they are supposed to manage their own affairs there. That is rather unfortunate. In the ancient son ewo. Afe se see a many wo kase. Esan say yenya regulatory flexibility and free yen sister or your sector ministry ni ho. Amboa yen ama yen timi anyina na so no. Sisi amene wo kase enra na amam say GS name ministry no de roadmap no ebaye enra nwumre na me wo asempa mo amuka safidie so the director general ye wie ye no ye toto ye niema no na sisi a private schools a akọ wonachi a wontumi mame ye wona adwuma no eye
126
across the country.
Private schools.
Meet me the figure yama across the country. Or more afford up. No people busa say a day crown a person achieve within the educational contest. The person achieving in say Bebuama and Dachi, your more frabbit me and your education I ako. So we ma a bema average number of over 37,800 students are. Ye baby school. It's unsent she be an kosu yentino. They will have to find a new school to join. Now, answer ye cancer no namino ye cancer PPs no ya G numbers. Anna ya PPs ne dia ye den amamu numbers ne ye ye ne amfactor this nkra we anye den anka ho me fan say Adom FM high school ana ye di kan abefa data ewa ha ediko so what you say ana ye ho ni say ade chi ye de mo niam abremu ye de mo niam abremu afi de mafo bi abegina kwan no say omo be kam ho ni ma ye adwuma sa ne ma omo sabe kan bia na omo nsan kan bi enti the whole policies na ye de aba ni nyina no say yan take care of how to strengthen the private education na ebema pressure aba government schools so na ekobane sanso so a policies ayeye ni nyina na ntimi nye den enye adwuma because sesia na nipa schools 126 as at yesterday still counting ama yen sa figures enti sa figures nyina move the ekọ ne bi be ka ho bie ma. What are we expecting? CJ. Enti yensema ye kan nyina ne say, wo hwe obi obusa say na private schools no kra no, money Ministry of Education mon kita hodie pa no etesen. Wo hwe mu a, as I said National Inspectorate Board. Ana assessor omutimi strengthen ye no mo ye regulators. Na Ghana ha no no say kan so be a regulator na say office be o police. Into ono de yenchi ntum nko na yeden ohia but say e be hwese nipa kro no be chereche ne mra kwan so no enye ebida on the 4th of ayamareho on the 4th of November the Ministry of Education through the pre-tertiary directorate eto ne nsa frɛ yen say on private schools ni nyina peso mu hia private schools ni wo nkonkonkonkonkonko Yenkoshia or Aknak Hotel. On records, Ministry of Education, by National Teaching Council, by National Council for Curriculum and Assessment, by National Inspectorate or National Schools Inspectorate. Omono the ultimate, player, assess of Komoba, near share private schools, most are more regulated private schools. They didn't come. They did not come. That meeting was not even called by.
You are sure about this?
I was at the meeting. I made presentation at the meeting. The report is on here. He didn't come. And it's a whole person who regulating. Now ye meeting. We've called for consultative meeting to discuss ways and means to sustain private schools. Now I'm back. Na ene schools no gua ochina no adwuma wo ye na mfaso be ne be ye den ebebem you see enti COVID-19 sema ye bie school nyina ye ni gise aban na bie school na ye be ko school but sen ye be faso amasa policies ya menua kwasi ye den kan ye be nya understanding ewom say JHS no ko ye semester base sa semester base no ehun nsema e ho ebenya understanding enkra wo private schools ebe cater for them ne ehun ni say private schools no mo so mo fanie no menua enkoso enti private schools no gua na eye den egu ba yesi ani ba ekotrem etire na ekọ na ye Ministry of Education tirim ebi so asamre na wonyanya provisions for them because see mama mouse taxes be Oko 2017-2018 MS data, as is Education Management Information System na ewo Ministry of Education na. Private schools no contribute in terms of infrastructure. Edanie CJ Danie wenye. Ye contribute to 49%. Government no 51%. Now what's the bar? Now the bar enrollment na. Government there no 67%. Yeah, there 33%. So private schools naturally ni ye space here then schools no emu. Inti sa abrea COVID-19 protocols and 7 ade nyina no. Ni ye hoho wo private schools addition emu no ye nose mask, thermometer gun. Mpensenpensenmu echiche bi di ma ye a sa abrea so eno so nam kwan so ye den eba But ubeye sa ne ubeje nose mask ubeye na school na nkasa na operate no egua ubeye ne den ma me nche wade bi Ebra NBSSI issue by meetings that will ready o kasa fidie so ba ko me no share pa.
Yes.
NBSSI issue by
Adom TV. Yeah.
Good. NBSSI issue by ministry is because there's a let's say a grudge. Let me say it between the private schools and then the NBSSI. Oh, now one to say private schools, can say MBSS also can say
because the last time I mean share na even disbursement of Sikano.
And then what's I'm making?
Oh, okay.
Because NBSSI.
I know almost say must submit a list.
Oh, yeah, no, NBSSI no.
Must submit a list.
Yeah, no nyina area NBSSI. Agency or say Ministry of Trade and Industry I say TNO. MBS say wo to magua ba na be ka so what to nso na ayeden egu MBS no ye Ministry of Trade and Industry and o matede e so o mase Ministry of Trade and Industry for no monko for ni market women for ni trade and traders no o nyina aka ngofo a ye pesika ne bi enti one ni naturally no o ma wo fi a o disika be kwa akomo mbo abonten ye nya Ministry of Education and can be a my private school say be bra common memory MBSSI be a muntie the private schools for no year day can and I say yemfre MBSSI yemfre private school ni yemfo montena se na yenso yentie ne year day koso you see so ministry no ntina menu na can say they manage only the public schools. So if they manage only the public schools there, and the next say ministry no, omujaye mu na ya form me bia yenso institutional. Ese se betim dia aye den, aye adwuma.
Alright, the last time na MBSSI for so Sikano 1% omudi kosi the various teachers that was the arrangement. CJ. Na mo se mo mpene so.
CJ, who they see Adom TV mebo Kofi kwesi mananusi
management no na ye ka GS
okay
but wakane be na me say bia o da no be sia na kamabem but o de no I form me ma be mensa ehun ya say me correct meaning the mandate of the ministry here Making kind kata metia. Ghana Education Service and Ministry. Make any no. We GS in regulatory schools. Even the Oka say Nasia for na regulatory managing schools no private schools. No so you correct. It's Wanusia, but I didn't say we manage just public schools as ministry.
Okay, so also thanks for the
it's a policy making
clarification. Enoch, to asumame. Not for anusimen call
me so say ye can say NIB enyom ne manage private schools and as enyom ne regulatory private schools okay me the crata we be ma we Education Regulatory Bodies Act 2020 at 1023 o kan ma ko kan national schools inspectorate or more functions any objectives.
It's just public and private.
Private. Me can sem eba. Me ha. And it's a public and private. Ye who say mumu ne ye den. Ye she. Ya sema ye kan. Enti MBSS asema ye kan. Ye nya ministry bia ye nkofo ye no mo ye adwuma te say Ministry of Education. Wo call Ministry of Youth and Sports omo dwene omo sports other age kokotoko ko House of Folk ko hwan Ministry of Youth and Sports na ye adwuma ko Defense Ministry only ministry a omo hu omo nkofo omo ye private agency say omo nka omo ho e Ministry of Education and it baffles my understanding enti because of say private schools ni ego no na ye nyan support to be no the question ni say some of frey omo ye Ghana for man no ehfa anombeko Medasi.
Well, Medasi, right now, Kwesi Jetua, Executive Secretary, Ghana National Council of Private Schools, and Oten and Kano, Mamene Urakufia Sare, Ono, Executive Director, Africa Education Watch, Meneno, Memko, no so.
One say ministry say no kind. Say be confidential man me go so na me refi. Thank you man.
So quick reactions before I
yes. CJ, na me nim no kra ni. Me ne otie nim no kra no pa say COVID is nsem ba ye no. Omo to letter by minister ho.
Yes.
Oka ho ba bi na metimu bi. Ohun me ho. Metimu bi. Ebe sia minister. Enso mo di ba minister eni omo address nsem no baako. Eba NBSS minister se omubo se ono NBSS dipa no onya so betro memo obefre no.
No, but clearly you left them hanging.
Meba CJ tie me enye friend say for argument's sake but yesterday facts no omubae ebe sha minister mo de mo sembe two minister nim key amongst them financial support.
Okay.
So what I say, key amongst the financial support.
Yeah.
And the minister can say, private sector no, you try NBSS as a take care of the private sector. Because ministry no, ain't me and first kabia and support private schools no. Because and kaya and
okay.
But NBSS idea, and she bisa. It or no, kwebe first or beboa, amo manya sa support the FNBS or befaso. A check crano, there's another letter. Private association back the actual better ministers say most of their members were able to access NBSSI loan. I that online cram to read the actual. It's in so because you too much JJ more
okay,
because you were different more administrators
in accessing the loan. Was it the managers of the schools in the Koji loan and also the various teachers and almost
they share no less than 4 associations from the private sector.
No, me specific
they are across. Let me tell me see share no less than 4. You share administrators, you share teachers, you share managers of the school, you share school owners. I don't know how your administrators are school owner. Womunya be share minister. Across all these groups amakano, ebia baba dey asese omusa ka loan. Etino I don't know how we be say loan o colleagues ebia nsa ka no abaya to ajeje mu. Me wa nya kakra. Say otimima statistics and the colleagues no ebia nya bia. Na what there you taking up so already and try it. But say ebia nya bi so onka no be anti say me school administrator and I me say it's just fair.
Okay.
It's just fair. But okay go so minister nya ho ba oba ye no minister to one among kebiaka ebiasa kebi na say no so kra utimi di tuja oh yes kebi be no so ense hwe na yakoye nim ne hunu kra na ewo mu no but there okay obi tie ofia I say abanya hwe mu a I say mo members obi akra nya hwe I want more clear o my
kwesi beba you know maybe from where I sit minya complaints from individual private school teachers and the pressure that is on me grandpa me just journalist
and I make say private school teachers no individual teachers no ebebre anya bi no grandpa ko pe o
okay
bebre anya bi
okay
anya just school managers o
otrofo was it my dancing new woman
the statistics ni go
oh make me statistics ni na am
for go ho you to live radio
ya publishing so
go ni entie
na mama nka say
no jaja meba
kwasi mama nka say
meba mo members no ebi ensa kan sika no
ebi ensa kan bi me kan no
be ya dodo sen
omo ensa kan yo over just 20% of the members oh ade ko Ghana online ko hwe 20% of the members ana onim sika no so ya omde man sika no omde man no e range from 1 Ghana cedis to 19,000 Ghana cedis yen any private schools no ye adwuma nti ye asema ye kan no ye ntwantro. We can put challenge to MBSS. I say Ghana National Council of Private Schools. You call for me buying. Sika o matua o kan o publish it.
Me will forward the 2000 obi two challenge obi. Me challenge you me challenge you to for 2000 challenge obi.
Me man figures.
Oh.
Kwesi me man figures.
You 1 cedi now come to 19,000 no. O be so just obi o waje 1 cedi ana.
Kwesi me man figures.
O apply o change range a o pay. And then you dey be sure so the amount.
Oh, one say
let's be fair. Let's tell the facts.
Asema ye kan. O ma ye nka.
Okay.
O komo ni edi. Enya ye komo ni edi.
Abutre. Ma menko ora kofi asare ho. Na me pay information be when I get it I'll put it out. Or sorry. Akwaba, the timing for reopening of school, you have raised a concerns. Abrana you close here any idea but Emofrano go back to school. Timing no eye. Padaroma.
Well, there's no other time to go to school. I mean, timing no.
Okay.
You probably can see be much earlier. And in terms of timing, better late than never. across the continent, I'm saying 7 countries, across the sub-region, Western and Central Africa, 7 countries, and they see our BA school fully. And it tells you, say, if you see a BA school fully. And time time real no see a school acha ne samri.
Okay.
Na yeah concern no about timing per se.
Okay.
Concern about re-entry. Na neatia ne say match no mampeni at 2 schools mo. 2 schools na nkwala 8 million na we schools ni mo.
Yeah.
Kindergarten, primary, junior high school. All the senior school can no be 9.2 million. Na on mine na said the state no na said they say obe say nkwala na mo school em na to school no na ebedo say be school no e was in that number ni na school at least into 8.8 million students in free basic school a coffee imagine abai na said the Ministry of Education na said they say obe say sa nkwala 8 million no mo free school match no o mu nyina beba school January way. And no yet politics. And yet politics be a straightforward. A responsibility of the state to ensure say all children who left the classroom in March to 8 million or now be re-enrolling in school in January. Now these are the factors that are affecting or re-enrollment.
Okay.
The factors, the first one, issues relating to girls' re-entry. Because of course Sierra Leone, of Liberia, of Gambia. 2014, time I bowl about Honomono. I'm to schools move for 7 months. You do some mobile school after 7 months. No? Report our World Bank for 20 years. Report other organizations, Malala Foundation, say close to 20% of a man now. Omoko school. Okay. Now, Adentia, teenage pregnancy, early marriage, and child labor. Remember, no so do not answer no idea into me. We are 7 months of school closure. You have 2 schools move for 10 months, not only in Ghana, but in other countries in Western and Central Africa. And she said, "Ben, I buy a dear tuja." And I said, "Oh, and she said, Ben, I buy a tutu." So, be her say, and call girls, we or meet me a day, about school back. So, my free food, and I say, "My money, how can we get them back to school at the right time?" And there one. The second challenge, the issue of child labor. We share documents with our Joy News near there.
Yeah.
In Kuala magazine near there. Or my fiancé Juma Pesca. How do you disconnect them from the economics of life? See, if you are saying this,
yeah.
How do you disconnect their mindset back to the classroom? And not only back to the classroom, but retain them in school. And to say, "Oh, man, uncle." It's 2.
Yeah.
The third one is say, analyze our discussion when you know. School now akola no free mu match no ambra mampeni close schools down. So our school no is that school still available for akola to return to school? Because I have a situation in the country where about 35% of Nkwala basic school, eco school or private schools. Private schools we about 43% are low cost private schools. It's a private school like NSA bia no sequence am dey mako. Then when private school bia wakaswa private school be our Malam Baw area. Private school be our Masamai. So areas where your schools areas are called more. The number of private schools twice, able to 3 times more than the number of public schools.
Yeah.
I didn't or minor anti planning. So communities where spring up, no, yeah, special planning. As I said, cry basic school down so Masamai they be and into time beyond a private schools there then a baby complement by any effort to make sure say no child is left out. 8 million free school match no. It was so many school January. But situation is here you having say private schools they are fast closing now. The projection they say about 20% of them may not be able to reopen because of financial challenges. More loan or more service. And I almost struggle to service. And I covered the boom. The boom no atija. If more property, ya jefe.
Ocean figures say Roger added to 126.
More
private schools
converted into the hostels, any apartments. It be the guest houses. It be no more so SS school no money bill. Teacher for me lay off close to 100,000. You're aware. When you're aware of this, it's a fias. You engage at a point. You engage government agencies, National Inspectorate Board, EMRA, NB exercise, and same way. The track National Inspectorate Board say. NIB, see, I'm saying from National School Inspectorate Authority. Omudina system. Omone MBS of Uncle Kasa. No one tears say private schools enter some company mayor ingo. Private schools, they are not entirely profit-making agencies. They are providing a social good. And to whom I say, in the proper context, say there is a private agency providing a social good. So the driver is not just profit. School they are sorry be there into for the private in any abarafa. But most of them are 400 cedis a term. So what classify as entirely profit-making now? Obey a mistake because certain interventions, certain support bill here, no one shall qualify. Unfortunately, they can't say you know any meaningful effort from the NIB, the National Inspectorate Board, and as a National School Inspectorate Authority. You know any meaningful effort to be schools now, a bimunya alone. Schools now say 20%. 20% are too high. No, numbers are one for or more apply. Initially 4,000 no more prove your camp. Out of more prove your camp. Here alone no more camp. And some of them to that 20%.
I see.
A bimunya 1,000 Ghana. A bimunya 2,000 Ghana. A bimunya 5,000 Ghana.
For a whole school.
Listen. I was part of a team. Okay, a research. Emma, one of the UN agencies on the impact of COVID on private education, building and construction, hospitality and tourism, pharmaceutical industry, and agriculture. May say companies, Ghana, ebimunya 800,000, 400 Ghana cedis. I have gone to a loan. I'm telling you. Okay, so assume me say I'm coming private school first. I'm telling you, say this is a published research. I engage you, all the stakeholders, including the Federation of Tourism Association, Yeah, I'm telling you, on authority say, if we less than 1,000 cities, if we less than 2,000 cities, okay. Now, the point I want to making is say, so more will be 10,000. That's all running private schools. That's all teachers 10,000. It won't be enough to pay the teachers for even 1 week. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Sikana omo no. Oman kasa omo this car akotoro materials e produce pure water because they are different. They are not out and out profit making enterprises. They don't need money to go and buy raw materials and come and process. Omo sikana omo here na ye ho change na about money to pay their teachers. Say they can be assured say in January 2021 when schools reopen there will be human beings in the school to receive the kids. Where are the teachers? They are gone. Who will stay there for 10 months without getting a salary from their employer and count themselves as a staff? And until the challenges now you're discussing, these are real challenges that are still pertaining because institutions of state mandated, clothed with the powers to act, failed. This is pure regulatory failure on the part of the National School Inspectorate Authority. There is no one should attempt to cover it in any way. Because the private schools, engage omunina. Very few of them go support omunya, and support beer bit my beer. Now, the second issue here on the re-entry, and I said that I don't know. Indicated say, genius apart from social media, they have a strategy spearheaded by SHEP, any girls' education unit, to ensure say. There's a re-entry strategy to this, which is fantastic because the social humanistic aspect of education is very, very important. What happens at the community and household level impacts directly on what happens in class. Be a classroom and half bar, we are not making progress. Yeah. But now I would have been happy to have in 1 hour presentation 1 hour press conference. He spoke about re-entry for less than 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Yes, but I reflected the approach that governments adapt, and I said they give to issues relating to social protection. And yes, I am. But very, very important. Me say so be a school down. Na say nkwala na mba. Kwa kwa ede ho classroom model. And until government, the Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection, Ministry of Inner City and Zongo Development, because most of the girls are at risk of re-entry, of dropout, and I said, who will struggle to re-enroll in school, girls who live in slums, who live in inner cities, who live in rural areas near there, and in urban slums, are here within the purview of the Ministry of Inner City and Zongo Development. Most girls have migrated from the north into slums in Accra. The only way they can re-enter is to go back. Which now can be done between the MICZD, Ministry of Gender and Children Protection, and then in collaboration with the Girls Education Unit and ASEFO. Yes, we are organizing ourselves, and we are having a discussion about holding a re-entry conference to see how CSOC now can put their resources together, our energies together. Now every corner of this country, we have a re-entry campaign. You identify girls who need support to re-enter, but then we need the state to define a damn one or the master man, because facilitate now. Genius data journal we see and a bro focus here. It can mean everything.
One them say
facilitate. Say
we will facilitate. You know, when.
Papa, you can say Minister Kasa, which mean MBS and Kasa. Then facilitate. If you remember the different thing, we want it clearly defined. And more bang, but in a minor, a bit media akwala our 5 our student our school because of that close away. Because mostly they don't have anyone. They drop out because obi no shakola na no nkasa. Let's define it. Now, the agency of state are responsible at the community level. The Ministry of Gender, now there's a blurred line of accountability. Say, is it a girls' education unit? And I say a gender ministry, and I say CSOs.
Okay.
And your main focus on how we can support the state to put in place measures to ensure, say, 8 million children in free school match, school. And this includes ensuring that every private school that closed down in March is opened in January to receive their children. And yes, sir, in Kolabri, in school via Enco.
Okay, Medasi Ura Kofi Asare, Executive Director, Africa Education Watch, and our TN account. MTN, Emo Kwenya, now waiting to activate to MTN Momo account, or dial *170#, or select 4-digit pin, or enter, Ubenya a message confirming your activation. So, some message, were various digital channels on ma, with me, Afaso, and Abenyambo also announce also my MTN app, no, and also with me, Abu and so to be linked, will Momo account to your bank account. It is kept free Momo wallet, and also account if you account to about Momo wallet and also direct how be in home. MTN Momo is your fastest, secure, and most convenient way to transact business today. And you say just Momo it everywhere you go. We day for you. Kwasi, I mean consents are stakeholders raising near private schools for raising near Africa Education Watch for raising but it says our consents we particularly re-entry na ura asare eka ho asem CCA. How is the ministry going to facilitate brofuna enra prof eka no chiremu ye mame kwasi
yo CJ medasi me tie kofi no ensem bebre okan ya etosum ene adwen ebiso ono ma kofi is na yi no o ye ne nema no kakra you see CJ na say yaze otie okradu e be na wanyinya wanim kakra you we de kofi kana ebi o anu aze kofi de bi bata ho ne na me shop a wanyinya wanim CJ was it to aso the issue of rent in our but you see, I'll take it from a different why parents. I mean, fun from a different angle. Yeah. Then more coffee, more more You see, say we are buying. Coffee more if you say a car buy. I mean, you car buy no. See, you know, sir.
But we'll be down.
Fun from a different angle. So a Canadian.
Yes.
Utieno. Utieno.
Meet you.
Now, be who say you know road to play. You know, it's your road to play. Aban ni wine aban ni nyina etiano e ba be dia yanka aban no e ba be dia aban ni gina mimi gina aban ni gina e do be so kofi su bet so aban ni nyina na e aban so do be bia kofi yi ni won frim one ne education watch was Africa do be do mun ka aban no o ma ti mo but the make akosi an say CJ ye no kre say enkola tena fi ache o ma tena fi ache yi o mu wo fi a o mu sha wo fo ni nsa o mu sha community ni nsa Tide kofi kase bebrena no afefro bebrena no entimen come back ni ade no CJ eye communal problem if I should put it that way ye nyina no your role to play I was like betime aboa in that regard amasa ade no anka ya so ano now in the rate at which ye the figures edu dwa no anka enu honom ye nyina so gitum say enye just education set up na ade no affect ye say you question there twem you kwa sorry yes first Sunday of the church katete no nka unya be kwa na do na yesi so we sorry dem no na numbers I won no na nya encouraging yes sorry dem cry no nko phone ni so pepa ni so mbesa kwa sorry cry bi so what I say e di kofi mo research now mo ye no sorry we are ready to support we are kofi mo ye research papa bi abo sorry now how to make sure say nipa over 8 sorry cry dey be 8 million nipa over sorry be 24 million o mayira no obutimi ma no o research no mo show so mo ye go show mo nyina na ye bia sorry obi an sorry okay we just on the lighter side eti when ne ya adwen say there should be an effort to ensure say sa dodo ne nyina no asayaba sa ne epe no omunti na ye bia schools no o ma teacher for no o mu ko che wan ade teacher for isu no o mu ti fie kwa na etu omuka what you say all this while o mu ko tre fie nyina no corona no corona Abai was committed to he say me from Sanka teacher for aketua professors be brave ba e be ka say ye ntete so cause o mu nya adwuma bi ha eso Abai jira na ga da bi teacher for nyo mu fon so say corona aba ma nyina ho atere ye de ti say me so health sector nasene na front line worker me so masene dia teacher for no so no o mu so ja aketua mu full salary and say hwe Abai e committed to that. It's Abai abon homodin during this corona era. Abon homodin ye. Ankran crep awufo ne ye community no nipa womuno. Yesu ya said dia was nke play the bo Abai no. I want to sing kakra. Ama sa size ye nya enkoya ya nyem. Na sije enkoya nyem enkoya nyem. Ho mu na nyem nkola do. Ho mu na nyem nkola yi. Eno so Kofi Abai na. Ayi timamufo ya titi ya amrante titi ya nya nyem nkola yi. TJ, I know the young shank. I know the young shank. Kofi ka okay. Na what to man tell for Abrante for city and ne who show you see no see. Says I cry na menka so on nyem cry but a communal problem. What I say? It's year 2 for. Yan hwe ho no so. Because you cry be fear almost a for nsa. So mo school
because me did say mo betai Africa education world for echi na sa re-entry campaign ya wo mo so mba be yi maso wo masene we say most of the time I would other stakeholders so mo more ministry no ho eno
no uni bi ba kwa na meka be Kofi ho a Kofi na na for prime minister wo Kofi ka board wa minister te ho o ka ho o ye DNEC rep board so Kofi Kofi to me John for radio. Who access to minister? Who access to a Kofi Makasa Makasa my copy in the room. What do I make? Money Kofi
that's right.
No, an aspect of it no policy education. Some more coincidence. Yes, you are coincidence. Your coincidence the public. What I say because you represented the interest of the public.
Yes, of course, the public.
There be more interest no political first. Into the try as much as possible say you be leveraging more political interest no with some public interest be a conflict with political interest.
But it should all contribute to
your bar na
development of
your ba na because your ba there's a buffy your ba a coincidence.
You know access to the table. No one get table no have better. See they want to the okay. The table is so interesting. Oh ideas. They okay I don't know radio no yan dey. Yama table, yama konya tetra ho. Bet na union go asem a wo say me media me per radio. Kofi me kasa.
Akonya ni patent etim. Enya akonya di patent million etim no na.
Asafe what I say. The motor say we mu kikemu radio so kemu a. Anya dey bia see o. She's here.
An army of 10 yes. Any an army of 30 million.
Don't go near.
Say no say mo from no mu kemu a. Wa mo fa say bi o mo bi people bi ka o. Anya bi no mo ka. E mo pe constraints no say attention. Ana Kofi acheche. Ti dey make a question say na me ncha dey. Kofi o fantastic ideas. O wa konya wo fie o. Kofi na konya si fie o no. O ti ase. Bia menim na say o fi gin na kini say bia o mo di pafofo bia ba. But o mo association no, o mo wa konya wo fie o no. I see what the piano, omutim betraso, and in penny for dinkomo. Fantastic ideas. Form family. So just here. I didn't think stakeholder engagement. Waka Minister T, did you hold BT? Okay, re-entry no. The fan say, Moody issue you, but your father soon come. Teaching yes, sir. Now you're acquiring him. It's be there many problem with your dear go proposals. Fantastic. Okay. Maybe say, my on can radio so keke. O 2-1 among. Now on in penny for your day. And Shaman penny for Sanka. They are penny for ideas about no. Baby, all mono so far so. A big crowd now soon come on boom money. I don't much imagine that. Tis all the look so I don't okay. I join a fair dream pa. See ya babua. Now I intend them. Now second issue about Nasia School Inspectorate Authority. Yes. NBSSI. See the medical say many crack as NBSSI and under education. Under trade. So now obia private sector no bia ko akope sika ibi. Enye private schools nko na kope sika ibi. Obia kope sika ibi. Eti eya na empempi no say wo hwe skombo bo na oboy afero o senior teacher from kwa nya sika no. The minimum fa sa de ron kakra ne say see o apply o kire sika ope range o kire ejuma de koye o kire sika ope ana ati so mo committee am so tena so hu se ampa o fata sika na o pesa o gina na obetimi so atua na ti bia no na inform me scar am for gg no I don't believe said o muka no no crest as obi say 1 cedi to 19 ade obetro loan na people no cry say be ma 1 cedi so more rem kaka obe apply for loan na ma 1 cedi the man say 1 cedi restaurant so ebia unim do no so requested for no you see no kofi nyabote me ji tum say MBSSI for o just say but mo Kenya e be we ya so ye say your education and teacher for nya size kan o just na me so me cheche mu say I don't know apply what is ka open na hwe so ye de am committee ni transia no ma che say the fata me de am e ti no de hono de me ji say unya NBSSI mpanyifo na o metima cheche mu obi at the comment be to her or say this message I received on December 3rd 2020 and a message in hi Daniel kindly note that assessment and disbursement of CAP bus loan will continue until January 31 2021 thank you for your patience. And that's all. And so I think it was sent because of the election. Till now, nothing has come. Okay, so continuous. Government continuous. Say election thing send here. See at Tobaneri. See at Trevi. And this is a moon. Oh, at the end, so say January. Say January. I finish him. And a date CJ. Just January 2021 and a date yesterday. What's the election in a buy? January move CJ. You move for only about question about where maybe January for Anusimami. Maybe a phone line. Maybe a phone lines no. Now other stakeholders were in Tiasia for one more about the next academic yeah. MBSSI I think say trade for no. And I'm concerned. And I'm me people say schools na e go no. And she say ben na ministry e wo e dey ma private schools. Asem an ka me bisa. And only asem be say me bisa. CJ question back come. CJ simple. Me bisa back here. Kofi to was. Me bisa back here. No. Kofi David na say mo abushi no too. CJ we so we mani nya butem yi we anu asa. David ka Udi Ofifa ka ho ya no de kan ka say Udi kan ka say Udi kan ka say ye be school first one ye sua enyo so hu free experience no ya ba ye be second one ya say so nya sua hu no biom ma can say we will never forgive the genius and I said there is no excuse for any delay in the supply and the receipt of PPEs because too basic when we should be discussing weightier matters too basic in Timpacho, first 2 instances, a delay and say, senior minister, a procure the manual crack. Senior minister in the office, a procure the manual crack. A big district, no, now a delay. A district is what Moody could see education data in the office. I'm not catching no child there with the cook room, they say, on fact, from the cook room. Namefa, one black captain can be uncle, escaping into the conference of basic schools. Nankasa admit here. You found your money task away from 200 schools. You report to one of your I see. Ain't you know, you're sending memorandum of school opening committee, any action need. Join member Kase,
Buying and decentralizing the procurement of PPEs because this should be who won't liquid soap, sanitizer, and as a bucket to AB and to one. Say the be offset now, secondly, no entity or be supply, it was all the schools because a school beyond a Musaka captation grant almost come out. Now, I'm banning say school is say in this country because the brain and the mad delays about first one. The part what have you done differently?
CJ.
Fantastic question.
CJ, on the issue of
the first question, 126 private schools now. Eguono. And a ministry.
Yes, I'm very free.
Okay.
I mean, starting free. One, the coffee on the issue of PPE supplies. The idea is decentralizing is fantastic. But, and I'm saying, yes, you have free challenges in your previously. President did 2 January, you might have 2 weeks. One date, yes, you know, 15th, 18th January. You might also have time now, you debate disinfection, you debate distribution. And Minuka saying, you know, I say, Osha and Rich, and you press briefing, no, Rich, no. Minister, any Zoom line, Echo Independence Square, Echo Integrity, disinfection. It's 2 weeks, no. Nemo saying, you know, Yasha, granted, yeah,
Disinfection is more no great.
No, what you don't know is that don't just say Zoom Lion Company, no. Omono more facilities at the whole Ghana. Now, one fashion and 2 more. What was I say? The first year, your castle Mukamutim, Yan Sabia, Yan Sabia, your question says, hey, I know some more
inauguration.
Inauguration. As you say, I didn't go schools. I was a president. I call disinfecting schools. I was a year planned. Oh, Yabida. You disinfecting both private and public schools of Ghana. So successful. COVID related. Coffee, Mammy answer a question. No,
good. I'm running to specific question. I am media. Okay, would you? But the time so I'm sorry. Yeah, we are no 2 weeks. Yeah, we are within these 2 weeks. Yeah, distribution of PPEs, buckets, Veronica buckets, no hand sanitizers, guns, tissue papers, soaps. Nina within these 2 weeks. Now they all say we have no excuse. Say bedo on school being na also school be free baby beje na schools ni bin sanka capitation grant no kofi woni says capitation grant ye ntua school be nya school be kofi mami answer me to question
what do you say what different what different
for tie
question say no different from the previous one
simple answer what
different and I'm say challenge FSC and say muko join the education office and I'm at schools and every class in mefa schools is no money ska because capitation grant in coin and it's and man and into the dance say for first look at say schools ni bi ensanka capitation grant Mr. schools ni sanka is schools ni bi na school bi ensanka capitation grant
but kwesi
go futie me do mama no si
kwesi abutre
CJ
what
CJ
I mean, then differently than
CJ
on the distribution of
what are we? I don't know. Can tell me say PPEs, you know. I was say do school once and Kolana.
Yes.
Oh, they say PPE na go do school once and Kolana.
Depends say no. Okay, my assurance. Listen to say what different plan have we done?
Because what say previously there were complaints from some certain schools. So one now medru. How are you going to avoid all that?
Differently about and say one. And try my PPEs, you know. Emma like them say school be a bear when you're there. Now to say also say obi famro. One, capitation grant okase enko you know. Capitation grant eko. It's of Koloko Jode. She see you see my nyene man say bibia ya ban medical kasa aban famra aban famaya to be sure man kwana tena ho amomu nse pipi ni bia na to na money oh Kofi allow me
okay
CJ man CJ
for anu sima me
money allow me no I cannot convince you Kofi I cannot convince you that
why are you the PRO? You should be able to convince us.
Missy Kofi knows I'm not convinced him. No, Miss population Ghana for Dodona. Doesn't me convince you. Kofi
and you're too late.
Kofi
too late. Your
recommendation can say this right. Missy fantastic. Missy, you see what Kofi doesn't know. This is
completely Say procure. We have to procure and supply. Sentiment supply Nemano and Mekukrom district a DA primary.
Okay, it's not the list now.
Exactly.
These are the schools in
the
South Municipal Assembly.
The same
yeah, items called schools for
we can't be doing things the same way and expect different results.
No. Kofi systems or idea baby I came on CJT
because me for me come phone lines
yes our systems the distribution it works perfectly
system
Kofi don't do this
the system doesn't work well
allow this
system
Kofi
my question has not been answered.
Now the Kofi
40% of schools receive their PPEs 3 days.
You are allowing Kofi to disrupt the program.
Kofi Bacho meba question for Anusi Mami. Now on the other question.
Kofi ya ma unkana mama kasa.
No, we need a simple answer, but also the one
you cannot get a simple answer when you must explain. Simple answer is also then different. No matter how ya Jeff use comment na cry. Is that the answer you want? Is that the answer you want? Me say PPEs, you know. Yeah, trans mode of sharing PPEs. Yeah, you should over the period. Also say, oh, if you're there, me say.
Because you
too late here. Because the too late here. Now, whichever agency are responsible to supply the PPEs in the district, or Franco schools director.
Okay. Well noted. Schools 126 are egu.
Okay, so
then I'm here.
Schools are egu.
In fact, here's a egu.
Doom wishing. Egu account say. I'm afraid you na udu anu gunu no. Na udo mano na obo person majuma Odo manu na outside boy person majuma ningu.
Oh, that be.
Who your leader? Leader who do who we see do more members.
Leader
we be go account, we be go account. Who we see do?
Enoch man react to.
Who we see do?
Niama hunu na meka.
Who we see do? Mama niama.
Kwesi
eti wo da mo munya ka bibia ansai.
Kwesi kasa.
Ye mu man sa. Bibia ansai say.
Kwesi ben.
CJ.
Kasa.
Schools na bi ngu nka ho. Private sector no.
Omu no so yase. Ya egu no dey na mo ya fa ho.
Okay, one, simple. Private sector wo man mu no hye aye ne say MBSS akro ya nso masen beboa ya ban hye ebi so access to loans omo gine banks ni ade but we are not in normal times yenya jutum say covid no obi ana anyu say covid beba ana aba eti yenya so ye ho asen kakra but the blame nya kogu aban so as aban na kofa covid aba ti aban nya bibia yenyina no ye wo man mu na covid aba. How are we managing? We so na ye. Private sector egu. Oko NBSSI. Na say who school manager, who school owner. There is no way better 2,000 Ghana cedis somehow. Say for Korea new school. School owner. Our proof say me school me facilities say so huge, so big. There is no way. Say NBSSI better 2,000 Ghana cedis somehow. You remember we sky betima so wasene. Eti eye nkitaundie. Facilities ni wo ho enye say aban ye provision facilities wo ho sika wo ho ye say won ko access sika no fa so mo asen it is a school be egu a it's unfortunate enye say na ka ban hwehwe no enye say na ban pe MBSS say na man tem de but e ba en bebre so nya ho fa so a omo dey revive omo businesses but this ye ko animo
for instance say school a close down Sika be saying I'm waiting there because the figures I'm hearing here 800 cities 8,000 cities in there.
Oh, there be no be kwaji 20,000 abeka cho. CJ, otie waji 20,000 abeka. Onka, nipa no nya 1,000 abeka cho. Nipa so buy. Eti loan ye ma obi amro 10,000. to be at 2000.
Me catch all say.
Mamunyasa, it's not fair. Oji 20,000.
Okay, if I'm talking about
20,000 so no be can. Now you five balance.
Mama, be the phone lines, you know. 0302216561, 0302216562, 0302216561, 2165662. Na o asem bisabi ana concern bi out me e de banafi yaboa eya no e de amount. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello. Sorry, Fafra. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, CJ.
Yeah, Winnie.
Original one.
Okay, so free.
Mpensenpensenmu.
Okay, you.
I have papa there what day in Sheba for the good. Na woman wa ne bibia yes ewo emeni ya ni bibia ko gana pele yewo makasiwe.
Me that say hello, good morning. Hello,
CJ, good morning.
Good morning, Winnie. Jake Asafrin.
Kasafri Adabaka.
Okay, yenti Jake.
Name of Chapa.
I think come to you.
Sanity for Matimonia. Now, the me pese private schools no. Say omuchen ben Ministry of Education. Na omunya to yesterday be ya omu start here engwa ko say mistake di aba. And I feel so my penny time would be a first line Mantinia win. The me pese o ye mam ni say Okasa security, the security, a bamboo. Now, for instance, ya, one for Simon Bacon, and Kai Yanua, about two more Mushi or Mukwano, the Bria innocent. The Oko funny barrel was the only Niamias or no dinner, but Woma or Muyashi are more cano, and now on for best Mamba, whenever Kai won. Now, the via.
Okay, may I say, hello, good morning.
DJ me so ama wati.
So mama.
Nyami slump as 123 Ultra Modern Saloon. E what is salam. O say Mr. Dwaso me ka so say 48 hours. Me here birthday yinu ya no of me. CJ also e ya branch office so Mr. Dwaso Ghana Immigration Service.
Mama for Odi kai. Odi ho. Mama for Odi. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Okay, well, the production team are signal. Hello, good morning. My last caller. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, Bema Odin.
Papacho Odro ni go mo de rampo.
Odro yenti we be last caller yenti.
Opeyin na nado danko Akufo-Addo. State of the Nation address in some all baba ka ya ye jimi ya kan
me ba cha State of the Nation address hon komo na say ya twetwe adisua hon komo e be for ma sima 1 minute each na fe ye so e ba be wie akwasi ben e ba be wie ni so Kofi ma me sha sem fru so
yo MSS na medical kan no ya bo aban aba so say omotimi ahyehyɛ sa school opening Africa no West Africa and Central Africa no yam say be number 8 a be school na it take a lot of courage and then conviction to pursue this agenda and right here say genius said to you say a lot of thinking has gone into this whole reopening issue and into know I said they said genius and the Ministry of Education and the agencies now mama reopening were successful our for CSOs near there the media you a key role to play private schools teachers near there obiawo I said there was why there oh yeah massa reopening and yes sir we can ask questions, but after asking the questions, and you recognize say your collective effort in the master reopening agenda no abaso. And to the best stress will be in playing a role. Now I'm ensure say reopening will be smooth, especially agencies of state are responsible for ensuring say every one of the 8 million children no move free school in March no. Ebeko School in January of this year.
But I say Ura Kofi Asare, Executive Director Africa Education Watch, and what in Kano Urajetia. I'm aroused.
Sije yebe da manina senior T4. The American dia chat to nyina ne say achia emoi esina abebo nyina ede nti yen ministry no so ayeso nyina ne nkyerɛ sɛ yɛpɛsɛ yɛne ɔmo yɛ adwuma ebom ne timi boama ngomasua ne kyekyerɛ ne yɛden ɛkɔ nkan akwanya bi ebebiwe bia man for any consultative meetings ani bibibia no yɛadwe nkyerɛ bi ɛwɔ tables bia no yɛde betudwa afei nso so awofo ɔmo ma ɛwɔ private schools ne nso so omo ntiase se nhyehyɛ ahoro bebre koso a enche kra ba betudwa no mahunu kwampa a ombefa so ama omoma no akọ last one nyame boa adwada ebe ya ye ba be ye CCP training de ama private school master trainers ewo Atomic Energy Commission.
Okay.
Enti measure se minu omra na omeboa ye ma bibibia nso so enko na JHS teachers or more private schools nyina no omonzo so benya sa training ni mu chefa ene nakafo na eye sa dwumadie no nti yedam nyina amase.
Right. Alright, no question Jetuya and out in Kano, Executive Director, Ghana National Council of Private Schools, and out in Kano. Kwasi?
DJ.
Nekra
say bedi betwem na say onte na wo so wabo am abon de ru. Na Kwasi bi nya Kwasi wa yeso na ane ne nkofo no so private school managers no nyu anmo mo so aboy in that regard. The attitude say private schools ni be ni so mbeye testing aso imagine kola no back to school. Yesre pa. So test akola no na okofie ba e kina be sa testing. Osa ko ba be testing na sa testing fee na yesre omu.
Oh, omo ji testing fee na.
So say o ka say omu de hye omu ma yas private school beba. Say ka o de be nya o tete nya wo
Kwasi enkan mo charge
enyewo
o da bi eno akwa ya trashes are issue no.
Okay.
There's on so ati.
All right.
Management yeso yati.
That's fine.
It be free baby ano yesre say Ghana Health Service Emma sa ehye no say mandatory testing na sada yenye bibia sa yenye nhye akola na parent kwa testing ne ba so de na ba obi ese no kwan ba say school no be just so testing kwan de yemfa so 2 yesre said ye no kane na e bie form 3 ni form 2 na ankran ne old boys ni old girls e boa ye with PPs ni ade no we so yesre omumu aye aban ne nyina na ye aban no it is also be aboa ma they are successful sine ko fika ye nyina ye nsom sine ko siso ka nyina ye nsom no sa na o se ye no sa na o se buman no me ye no sa aban na de aban ti ye hwa aban sa aban betima ya o ka sa aban betima ya one obi sa o to betima ya ye nyina ne aban eti wo PPs na we na se o de bebo afaboa awo force sa kla de free fiako school a enhwa akra ne ma ontin si abontin sa anko bo ne ho ban sa wako ko okoro ko ti bibi o de bebe fie ti pipi ni bi ofia no space ni bi ofia fi ma akula ni nko sanitizer about to kito bi afa so oba ne ho no mfa nko oba ne bo no ba ya obekọ aba asum obekọ aba a onko fa hwe